My wife told me my six-figure salary made saving too easy for me. That was her exact justification for refusing to contribute $20,000 toward our house down payment. I had already liquidated $180,000 of my own portfolio. She had $43,000 sitting in a girls trip account with her college friends. It's different for you, she said, scrolling TikTok on the couch while I reviewed the mortgage rates. You can rebuild that in 6 months. This money took me years to scrape together. I need a safety net. She earned $62,000 a year. I covered 80% of our household expenses. She claimed she was barely breaking even. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I walked into my office and opened Excel. I'm a senior financial analyst. I don't listen to excuses. I listen to math. And her math was bleeding. Monday, I conducted a forensic audit of our joint expenses. Her direct deposits matched her W-2. Her contribution to the bills was exactly 20%. Based on her net income, she should have had a $2,100 surplus every single month. Tuesday, I pulled her credit report. I found a ghost card. Opened 4 months after our wedding. Balance, 0. Transaction volume, high. Wednesday, I traced the cash flow. Every month, on the 1st, a wire transfer of $1,200 went to an entity called Omega Collective LLC. Thursday, I used my Bloomberg terminal access to run a background check on Omega. It wasn't a savings club. It was a private equity pool registered in North Carolina. The assets, 3 duplexes purchased over the last 36 months. The shareholders, her 3 best friends, and my wife, holding a 25% equity stake. The valuation, per share was worth $167,000. She wasn't broke. She was leveraging my income to subsidize her living costs while she built a secret real estate empire. Then I checked our joint tax returns for the last 3 years. Rental income declared, $0. That's not just a secret. That's tax fraud. I didn't scream. I didn't confront her. I printed the deeds. I printed the wire transfers. I downloaded the IRS code regarding innocent spouse relief. I built a 40-page dossier. Friday evening, the timeline merged. She invited the Omega Collective over for wine. The investment group, as they called themselves privately. They arrived carrying designer bags, laughing about their passive income streams while I poured the drinks. My wife laughed with them. Some husbands don't need to know every detail. It's better for everyone. I waited until dessert. I connected my laptop to the living room TV via AirPlay. I have a financial breakdown to share regarding the new house, I said. The room went quiet. I put the spreadsheet on the 65-inch screen. Sarah claims she can't afford the down payment because saving is hard. But this analysis shows a different story. I clicked next. The deed to the North Carolina duplex appeared. She has been transferring $1,200 a month to Omega Collective. She owns $167,000 in equity. She built this portfolio because I paid for her food, her rent, and her car for 3 years. Her friends froze. One of them dropped her fork. But the most interesting variable, I continued, clicking to the tax returns, is the IRS implication. These properties generate rental income. We filed jointly. You declared 0. Sarah's face went the color of ash. I've already contacted a tax attorney, I said. I filed for innocent spouse relief this afternoon. This separates my liability from yours. The audit that is triggered will focus solely on the unreported income of the Omega Collective. I stood up and closed the laptop. I also withdrew my $180,000 offer on the house. The search is cancelled. I scheduled a meeting with a divorce attorney for Monday to discuss asset division. Since you hid assets, the judge is going to have a field day. Her friends scrambled to leave, whispering about liability. One of them deleted a text thread right in front of me. Sarah sat frozen at the table. You can't do this. That money is for my future. You were right about one thing, I said, grabbing my keys. It is easier for me to rebuild, but you won't be rebuilding with my subsidy anymore. By Monday, she had hired a lawyer. By Wednesday, the Omega Collective dissolved as her friends turned on her to save themselves from the tax audit. By Friday, she was staying at her sister's house, trying to explain how she hid nearly $200,000 while crying poverty. I took my down payment and bought a triplex downtown. The rental income covers the mortgage. She spent the next year learning that the only thing harder than saving money is paying the legal fees for hiding it.